Welcome to The Right Question, the video podcast designed to answer your questions about writing. I'm Daphne Gray-Grant. Today I have a question from Hanna Verzakova, who's a Czech PhD student currently based in Finland.
Hi Daphne, this is Hanna calling. I have a question about writing apnea. I have noticed when I'm writing, and especially when I cannot express myself precisely, I'm holding my breath unconsciously, and it's really unpleasant feeling during writing. So I want to ask you, what are your suggestions and hints how to relax?
Thanks, Hannah. Your question made me smile because I used to do exactly the same thing. I even developed a name for it. I call it writing apnea. Sort of like sleep apnea, a medical condition in which people stop breathing when they're asleep. Why do some of us do the same thing when we're writing? I think it's because we're concentrating so hard. Let me explain why that's a problem. Brains need a lot of oxygen to be able to work properly. So if you breathe better, you'll think better too. Good posture is also essential to good breathing. If you never breathe deeply enough to fully expand your rib cage, your lungs and diaphragm aren't doing what they're meant to either. This will only give you hunched over shoulders and an aching back. Also, irregular breathing triggers a nervous response in the body that can dump toxins into your system, weaken your immune system, raise your blood pressure, and increase stress, tension, and anxiety. And here you thought writing was doing that. So the question remains, how to fix it? I recently read a great piece in the New York Times on something called Coherent Breathing, and it's super easy to do. Sit or lie down, place your hand on your belly, slowly breathe in, expanding your belly to the count of 5, pause, slowly breathe out to the count of 6. That's it, and in case you missed any of that, I'll include a link to the New York Times piece below. The goal is to work your way up to being able to do this exercise 10 minutes at a time and do it several times throughout the day. The ultimate goal is to breathe at a rate of 5 breaths per minute. The typical adult breathes erratically, using only about 10% of their diaphragm. Coherent breathing allows us to use more like 40 to 60%, and this is calming. If you try it, I think you'll find it makes a big difference to your breathing and to your life. Finally, let me wrap up with a quote from German composer Karl-Heinz Stockhausen. Repetition is based on body rhythms, so we identify with the heartbeat, or with walking, or with breathing. Thanks for your question, Hannah. Good luck with your breathing. If you have a question, you can email, tweet, or Skype me. You can find the details in the description below, along with any resources I've mentioned. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the video.